September already? Hey guys, welcome back. It's September and we have the September Book of the Month picks out and ready to look at. I'm so excited. I feel like September really snuck up on me. It was just August. I feel like I literally just released the spoiler talk for the August book. So I'm a little like, wow, we're already picking the next month's book. Let's do this. So there is a poll live currently if you want to vote for which September book I picked to do a spoiler talk on this month. If the poll is still live when you're watching this, be sure to go vote and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the spoiler talk. My little baby is very needy today, so we're working around him, aren't we? So you're gonna be good? Yeah. Okay, so let's just dive right in. There are only 5 selections this month. I feel like we've been getting spoiled kind of with like the 7 and 6 selections. So it's kind of, I feel like, a quieter month this month. So first off, we're starting with a legal thriller, The Intern, which is a new release. I do like that. Not super interested in a legal thriller. I feel like that's not a genre that you see very often. This tense struggle between a crooked judge and her intern will amp your pulse and have you looking over your shoulder. Fast read, like that. Multiple viewpoints, nonlinear timeline, cat and mouse. Oh, the cat's so cute! I've never seen that before. The author of You Shouldn't Have Come Here is vouching for this book. I feel like that's a bad sign for me. Madison lands the internship of her lifetime working for Judge Catherine, but Madison has a secret that could destroy her career. Her troubled younger brother, Danny, has been arrested, and Conroy is the judge in his case. When Danny goes missing after accusing the judge of corruption, Madison's quest for answers brings her deep into the judge's glamorous world. Is Catherine a mentor, victim, or criminal? Is she trying to help Madison or use her as a pawn? Why is somebody trying to kill her? Why is somebody trying to kill the judge or Madison? As the two women circle each other in a dangerous cat and mouse game, will they save each other or will betrayal leave one of them dead? 4.08. Whoa, October. Oh my gosh. So the books that seems wild to me. So I'm filming this obviously when it comes out at the very end of August. So in my mind, I'm like, October is like months and months away, but not really. Okay, so this is basically saying that it's a thriller mystery. I guess throw a judge in there and that's what makes it a legal thriller. Evil Eye, that's a very interesting cover. Brace yourself to feel all the feels in this meditative look at the Palestinian American woman confronting her past. This feels like a heavy one. Contemporary fiction. Ooh, what's that? Oh God, life is tragic. This book is melancholy. Okay, it's emotional, melancholy, psychological, family drama, and serious. Suicidal ideation for content warning. Raised in a conservative and emotionally volatile Palestinian family in Brooklyn, Yara thought she would feel finally free when she married a charming entrepreneur who took her to the suburbs. She's gotten to follow her dreams, completing an undergraduate degree in art, landing a good job at a local college. She's a traditional wife, raises her 2 daughters, takes care of the house, has dinner ready when her husband gets home. Balanced family. Yara knows that her life is infinitely more rewarding than her own mother's, so why doesn't it feel like enough? Okay, so her dream of chaperoning a student trip to Europe evaporates. She's put on probation at work, must attend mandatory counseling to keep her position. Her mother blames a family curse for the trouble she's facing. While Yara doesn't believe in old superstitions, she finds herself growing increasingly uneasy with her mother's warning and the possibility falling victim to the same mistakes. What mistakes? Okay, shaken to the core, Yara finds her carefully constructed world beginning to implode. To save herself, Yara must reckon with the reality that the difficulties of the childhood she thought she left behind have very real, damaging implications, not just on her own future, but her daughter's. 4.32, that's pretty good. Beginning of September, 352 pages. Yeah, I mean, it sounds heavy. Like, I don't really have anything else to say about that. Ooh, a romance. Let your faith in love be renewed by a commitment phobe and a hopeless romantic who go from enemies to friends to lovers. Classic. Does it have to be 400 plus pages? I don't think romance books need to be that long. 400 plus pages, multiple viewpoints, LGBTQ themes, and salacious. When Ari and Josh first meet, the wrong kind of sparks fly. They hate each other instantly. A free-spirited, struggling comedian who likes to keep things casual, Ari sublets, takes gigs, and never sleeps over after hooking up. Born and bred Manhattanite, Josh has ambitious plans. Of course he does. Take the culinary world by storm. Oh, I actually like books where there's a chef. I don't know what it is about chefs. I love watching chef shows. I like reading about chefs. I like having chefs be characters in fiction books. I don't know what it is, but I like me a chef. Take the culinary world by storm, find the one, and make her breakfast in his spotless kitchen. Why does that sound like my kind of man? They have nothing in common except they happen to be I love that! Except they happen to be sleeping with the same woman. That's a fun twist. Ari and Josh never expected their paths to cross again, but years later, as they're both reeling from ego-bruising breakups, a chance encounter leads to a surprising connection, friendship. Turns out, spending time with your former nemesis is fun when you're too sad to hate each other and too sad for hate sex. As friends without benefits, they found comfort in late-night Netflix binges, swiping through each other's online dating profiles, bickering across boroughs. It's better than romance until one night the unspoken boundaries of their platonic relationship begin to blur. Dun, dun, dun! 4.28, that's pretty good. Oh, it comes out in the middle of September. Love that. It's kind of like a tiny bit of an early release. 448 pages. Does it need to be over 400? Probably not. But, you know, that actually sounds pretty cute. I kind of like that. Thriller, another debut, The Stranger Upstairs. Misleading omens and untrustworthy figures abound in this chilling tale about a couple who move into a murder house. Okay, I would not ever move into a house where a murder had occurred. Ooh, haunted house, that's so cute. I like their little symbol for that. I love unreliable narrators. Marriage issues, suburban drama, and a haunted house. The author of the last word. You remember that book? Content warning, suicide. Sarah Slade is starting over. As the new owner of the infamous Blackwood house, the scene... Girl. The scene of a grisly murder-suicide. Oh, I just moved into the Blackwood house, you know, the scene where, you know, that person killed that person and then killed themselves. She's determined that the fixer-upper will help her reach a new audience on her successful lifestyle blog and distract her from her failing marriage. But as Sarah paints over the house's horrifying past, she knows better than anyone that a new facade can't conceal every secret. Then the builders start acting erratically and experiencing bizarre accidents. Sarah knows there's only so long she can continue to sleep in the bedroom. Oh, girl, stop! Sleep in the bedroom with the blood-stained floor and suffer the mysterious footsteps she hears from the attic. Sarah, honey, did you not? The floor is still bloodstained? How long ago did this murder happen? When menacing notes start appearing everywhere, Sarah becomes convinced that someone or something is out to kill her. Her husband, her neighbors, and maybe even the house itself. The more she remodels Blackwood House, the angrier it seems to become. With every passing moment, Sarah's life spirals further out of control, and with it her sense of reality. Though she desperately clings to the lies she's crafted to conceal her own secrets, Sarah Slade must wonder, was it all worth it, or will this house finally be her unraveling? That sounds fun. I love the thrillers lately where they're just like, they seem wild, and that seems wild. 3.98. Oh, it comes out the end of September. Let's go. Love that. September 26th. I love when they come out at like the very end of the month and you feel like you're getting something special because you're getting it sooner. So 288 pages, little guy. Okay, so this has it marked as a horror, like as its first little tag. So that's interesting. I'm trying to find, like, is it actually going to be a horror? Because Vampires of El Norte was also marked as horror and that shit was a love story. Yeah, I'm pretty into that one. That sounds like a fun read. Last one is a repeat author, historical fiction, The River We Remember. A town grapples with mysteries of man and nature in this moving portrait of a community reeling from its World War II wounds. 400 plus pages, slow build, rural, who done it? Content warning, sexual assault, child abuse. Don't like that. On Memorial Day, as the people of Jewel, Minnesota, gather to remember and honor the sacrifice of so many sons of the world wars of the past, the half-clothed body of a wealthy landowner, Jimmy Quinn, is found floating in the Alabaster River, dead from a shotgun blast. Investigation of the murder falls to Sheriff Brody, a highly decorated war hero who still carries the physical and emotional scars from his military service. Even before Dern has the results of the autopsy, vicious rumors begin to circulate that the killer must be Noah, Native American World War II veteran who has recently returned to Jewel with a Japanese wife. As suspicions and accusations mount and the town teeters on the edge of more violence, Dern struggles not only to find the truth of Quinn's murder, but also put to rest the demons from his own past. Woof. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's rated 4.50. Not gonna lie, I got a little bored during the synopsis, so I was like, I'm not reading the rest of the synopsis. Historical fiction, 432 pages. I'm sure it's good. I'm not into heavy things like that. I'm just not. So we're going to pretend that we're picking this stranger upstairs, because I think that one sounds really funny. Making it my thing so we can see the add-ons. Oh, by the way, I completed the challenge, the reading challenge. I think it was like 15 books or something. So I'm getting a little plush pig. So that's what that is. That's their little reward. You either had the choice of a pig, a dog, or a cat, so I went with the pig. The pig looks like my pugs the most. Spotlight, Happiness Falls. I think that was there last time. Oh, This Tender Land, that's by that same author. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so Bright Young Women, that's new. That sounds good, actually. It sounds like piercing portrait of a bygone era, a vicious serial killer targeting young women strikes fear into a nation. It's like, yeah, real life characters. It's based off of real life characters. I actually think that one sounds good. Oh, this one sounded kind of good too. The Vaster Wilds. Okay, so it's a pre-order. If you put it in your box, it'll ship between 9/9 and 9/11. Okay. Young servants escape from a colonial settlement sparks this exploration of imagination, belief, and history. Actually, I think that one sounds pretty good. Okay, so that is it for these September selections. I feel like this month had quite a few that I'm not interested in, so I'm curious to see what you guys pick for the poll. Hopefully something good. So if you haven't voted in the poll yet, get out there and vote. Decide my reading fate. As always, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.